You're watching Today in St. Louis.
It is a bitterly cold start to what is going to be a snowy day. Taking a live look right now at Maryland Heights. This is 270, compliments of the mighty Joe Young, who has been taking it slow out there on the roads because, as you can see, the snow is blowing around on our interstates this morning with a temperature of, look at your screen, 1 degree. And this is just the start of it, folks. We have a whopper of a winter storm heading our way. Let's take a live look for you at Lambert Airport. That's on the left side of your screen, and you can see the snow is sort of blowing sideways. And then on the right side of your screen, you can see that is what we are expecting when we wake up on Tuesday morning. So if you are heading out this morning, maybe you're hoping to head to somewhere warmer, be sure to check that flight because last time we looked, dozens of departures were canceled. Thanks for waking up with us this morning. It is a cold one. I'm Allie Corey.
A great day to stay indoors. Yeah. Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm Rennie Knott. We saw this weather. We knew it was coming, and I tell you, it's packing a punch. We've got team coverage for you on this winter storm. All over the bi-state. Our Ryan is live in St. Louis, while Savannah is in Wentzville. Let's start with Anthony in the Weather Center before Monica gives us those updates on our roads this morning. Anthony?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, so we were talking about this storm last week, and as the days got closer, it appeared that this was really going to be a major storm, and now it looks like it's coming to fruition. Upwards of half a foot expected here in St. Louis by the time we get into tomorrow. The snow has been coming down overnight. It's a light, powdery snow, and so it's easy to brush away. It's easy to clear away from the roads, but this morning, those numbers are so cold that whatever's falling is sticking instantly. And there you can see, this is the very latest radar. Notice how on the Illinois side, south of St. Louis, from Belleville to Sparta, you're drying out a little bit, but on the Missouri side, from Sullivan back towards Arnold and right near the metro, we still do have light to moderate snow coming down, but this will wrap up as we head toward the end of the morning before we get a heavier burst of snow this afternoon, and that's when the worst travel will be this afternoon and evening. Snow and gusty winds for the day ahead, and then we've got another round of wintry weather for midweek. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. All right, let's toss things over to Monica, tracking what is a snowy Monday morning. Good morning to you, Monica.
Good morning. I'm surprised that the crashes that were coming in that first 3 to 4 o'clock time frame have actually come down just a bit. Well, again, if you are able to stay home and work, fantastic. If not, if you're getting out, expect your speed not to be over probably 40 to 45 miles per hour. We have a new crash on 170. Should get past 70. We also are seeing more red on the map, which I mentioned is probably a good thing, especially out here near Wentzville. That snow's been falling pretty heavy in the last half hour near Wentzville Parkway. 55 right around Merrimack Bottom. We had an earlier problem southbound near Butler Hill. Watch those ramps, 44, 141, and then a view out west on 64 down near the Chesterfield Valley. We'll be keeping an eye on all of this and let you know any crashes that come in, Rennie.
All right, thank you, Monica. Blowing snow, brutally cold temperatures, those are all the things that are going to be a challenge for the road crews this morning. Our Ryan Dean is live in St. Louis near the St. Louis Zoo with how crews plan on attacking the storm. Good morning, Ryan.
Hey, good morning, Rennie. Well, I know some viewers get concerned when they see us out here in these really cold temperatures. I just want folks to know we have cold or warm vehicles standing by. We're only out here for about 1 or 2 minutes, and we jump into those warm vehicles, so we are safe this morning. But as you mentioned about the roads, yeah, that blowing snow will be an issue. I want to step out of the way, give you a live look here at 64, right by the zoo. We are on the Tam overpass here, and traffic moving just fine, but you will be dealing with that kind of blowing, drifting snow as you make your way to work this morning. The brutal cold temperatures, that's a real challenge for the road crews.
Because our chemicals work a lot slower no matter what we use at these temperatures when they're hovering around zero. And, anything that melts or any precip that comes down is more likely to stick to the roadway and cause some issues making those roads slicker. So it's a tough battle when it's this cold and any kind of precipitation is coming down.
And you are looking at new video we got about 30 minutes ago. We have seen lots and lots of plows out this morning, MoDOT plows, city plows here in the city of St. Louis, trying to do their best to clear these roads. But obviously, with the snow about to come down and starting to spit now, that is going to be a challenge for them. They are actually using calcium chloride, also beet juice. They'll mix with the salt, so the salt is effective on the roadways. But obviously, the big message this morning is to give the crews lots of space. That helps them get where they need to go and also clear the roads for you. That is the latest here in the city of St. Louis. On the road this morning, our mighty Joe. Hey, Joe.
Good morning, Ryan. Yeah, I'm on southbound 270 approaching the 64 interchange. And as you can see, conditions here have improved. There's actually 3 lanes where you can see pavement. So the further south I go, the better the road conditions are getting. Be careful on those ramps going to and from the interstates. They are snow-packed. Let's continue our storm coverage with Savannah Louie.
I'm Savannah Louie reporting in Wentzville, which is now under a snow emergency. Until 4 p.m. on Tuesday, parking is not allowed on public city streets. You could be ticketed or towed. Residents should park in their driveway and block the sidewalk with their car. Shovel snow to the right of the driveway if they're facing the streets. Clear fire hydrants of any snow buildup and create access for mail delivery and trash collection.
Anna, thanks. And we're not alone in this deep freeze, folks. Take a look at this. Much of the country from really coast to coast is being hit by the snow and these bone-chilling temperatures. We're talking about 120 million Americans that are impacted by this storm, from the west all the way to the east. Even parts of the deep south that never see snow like this. Just take a look at some of the snow that fell in Texas, Midland, and Lubbock, seeing quite a bit here. A state of emergency has been declared in Oklahoma, where the icy road conditions are being blamed for a massive crash. Look at that. And crews, they're having to get creative to remove several inches of snow from the Space Needle 500 feet above the city.
And we want to make sure it doesn't fall because our neighbor next door has a glass garden. And so we're really careful that we have de-icers, we melt it, and then what we have on the inside observation deck, since it's open air, we actually have to shovel that and hand bring it down through our elevators.
And unfortunately, this is really just the beginning. Much of this cold is going to stick around for the week, especially for our area here. Now, you can get the very latest on the winter storm anytime with that 5 on Your Side app. It is free for Apple and Android devices.